Hello, dear precious metals friends. Hope you're doing well, guys. And let's have a quick look at the gold price prediction and technical analysis. Uh, when we just look at the previous idea, guys, I had posted about this. Have a look. This was on August 30. Gold head and shoulders forming. The question here, this top here was exactly here. So this was the top. And as you can see, gold made even another high. Okay, we made even another high. And if we were to look on the uh, RSI, we could perfectly see the divergence going on here, a very, very normal bearish divergence. Um, so this is the perfect case, guys. With the divergence, you will always get them on wedges, okay? So this is now like a Russian matryoshka, you have to imagine. So this wedge, okay, which was going up, we could perfectly see with the RSI, which then broke down now, could still go into a head and shoulders pattern. So this was the previous one. Now we made even another top, okay, like almost like a double top, and then came crashing down, but we still have the same neckline here. Let me just show this to you. And from this neckline, we could say, okay, the bulls could come here. Okay, we could first of all see a bounce going on from this, uh, and then we could eventually still come here and then basically, see a breakout eventually coming to the downside. What would happen on the bigger picture? What is the current case? What is currently actually going on? So don't forget this, guys. We have arrived at the magic and important previous bottom range of the equilibrium zone that we had ongoing in 2013 between 1,800 and $1,550. Okay, this is the equilibrium range. I was showing this SNR zone to you, maybe at least in the last 10 analysis that we did, maybe in every analysis, I was pointing to you that this major zone is coming up. And let's have a look what happened on the weekly chart. If we just look on the weekly, we had a beautiful shooting star, okay? A beautiful shooting star. And now have a look. For the second time, the bull's trying to come up, but yet again, we get a huge bearish candle. Almost, it isn't engulfing because we completely get the whole body size in here and even go lower. So we are engulfing to the downside. What is the case if we just were to look visually? Okay, visually, we can see the first potential support zone already coming in, and this is the 1450 range. Okay, this is the 1450 range. Of course, the big and huge SNR zone is still at the breakout zone. Okay, at the 1350 to 1380. It is not like we don't have to go there. Okay, we don't have to go there, but this would be the major zone. Like I showed you, even before that, we would have a crucial zone which would come in with the 1450. So that will be a healthy place for gold to retrace to correct to, and from there basically build higher lows. I mean, if we look on the weekly chart, okay, since the break, we have this little bit, you could say, okay, it's higher lows, but it's still in the same up move. And we haven't like really retraced, okay? We haven't really built clear higher lows yet. If we look at it that way, it would be very, very healthy to, for example, build higher lows here, tighten from this range, and then still break above higher. But in any case, this is on the weekly, guys. We will see this coming on the daily. So we can now see, okay, still perfectly. We have now broken out of this wedge, okay? And now we can say, okay, perfectly. What is the potential now? We can go in and say, this is the potential that we have. Our left shoulder. Let me get with the color differently. So there you can see the difference. We have the head here, and yeah, now there you go. Everything gets overlaid. We have our potential right shoulder, and we still have to see. So the patterns are only confirmed when they break through, and we haven't even built it yet. So this is only an anticipation of the right shoulder to curb misunderstandings. Okay, this is only an anticipation of a potential right shoulder. Why? Because we could also jump here, we could retrace up to here, and then just build or like a more of an ascending price action and then still break above higher. We don't have to do this yet, but it is a potential what gold could do. So this is the case on the smaller time frame up to the weekly, guys. Very, very normal for the bulls to make a pause, to react, to correct, and then still keep on going higher, because don't forget, in the fundamentals we still have the trade wars going on. We still have um, paper money, basically, getting printed. We still have Bridgewater and many of the big guys, many of the big hedge funds going into gold right now, and those are the institutionals, and we are only the small guys. Always side with the sharks, except when it's about crypto, then side with the whales. But for precious metals, it will be still with the sharks, and this is our, like, all our aim. Okay, we are still trying to always swim a little bit with the sharks, go on the moves that they are taking, and so we can still also make our small profit out of that. So that is to today's gold analysis, my dear friends. If you had some value, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to follow me so you don't miss out on the important precious metals gold updates that I give. And yeah, I wish you a beautiful weekend. It's getting colder in Munich now, and yeah, Oktoberfest is coming soon, which is great, by the way, if you've never seen it. So have a beautiful weekend, and I say adios amigos until the next gold video. See you guys.